Being an educator is arguably one of the most important roles in society. Educators help to prepare the next generation for life. However, in most of America, kindergarten through 12th grade educators are the lowest paid in the educational profession. Teachers face an overwhelming number of challenges that can include conflicts with administration, overcrowded classrooms, outdated materials, and having to provide their own classroom materials and necessities, to name a few things.
Remember the negative numbers go down and to the what? To the left. Alright, and where's our model before it then?
My name is Marguerite Garrett, and I teach 6th grade math in Clayton County Public Schools. Well, the pros of teaching are breaks. You have wonderful breaks, a nice extended summer for 8 weeks. Also, like I said, I like working with children that want to learn. It makes you feel good when they have that aha moment and they actually have learned a concept that you worked so hard to plan for and teach them. The cons are the paperwork, the pay, the lack of support sometimes from our administrative staff, parents, and also I would say a con would be just dealing with behavior and having so limited options as far as what you can do or say to a student. It's becoming very difficult, I'll say, with this new generation of students to discipline because our hands are tied on so many things and rules and laws, so that's a big issue amongst teachers.
I'm Jennifer Germany. This is my 25th year teaching. I'm teaching science, 8th grade, honors physical science, which is a high school course. Teaching impacts my home life. It takes up a lot of extra time in the evenings after school, grading papers, so I miss out on doing some of the things that I might do with my mom or my sister and my niece. I grew up with a teacher in the family. My mom was a teacher. My dad was a principal. I would have to sit there and watch mom grade papers some nights, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, watching TV. Dad was always gone because he was at school activities, so I might not have got to spend as much time with him as I wanted to.
My name is Catherine Williams Tanner. I teach 8th grade physical science, and I've been teaching, this will be year 7. I think that's the age-old complaint. The money's not good. Students not wanting to learn and parents not assisting or helping. I know that it's not always an at-home thing, but the kids are trying their best to weasel their way out of doing anything. And then it seems like the system is helping them to not be productive.
The National Education Association founded that 20% of teachers leave their jobs because of inadequate salaries. In some major metropolitan areas, the average salary is close to $40,000 a year, after adjusting for regional cost of living differences.
Yes, we have to plan our lessons, grade papers, help students before and after school, as well as write letters of recommendations. A lot of times we'll have students come to us and bring us college essays that we have to proofread before they submit them. Just want to make sure everything is appropriate that they have written. All of these things are typically done outside of the school day. And not only do we plan the lessons, like I already mentioned, we also have to make copies of assignments. We have to put stuff on Google Classroom. Students that are homebound, we have to come up with all of their papers that they are missing. A lot of times we'll have students come in and they were absent for 3 days, so we're having to get all of that stuff together. Staying after school for students that have to make up stuff. There's a lot of stuff that goes into teaching that is not done in a normal school day or not done like you would have a 9-to-5 job.
Teachers work longer than the contracted workday. While 7 hours is the contracted workday, teachers must do significant amounts of work such as grading papers, and revising lesson plans on their own time, after school and on weekends.
People are making the connection that when you have a highly qualified, well-prepared, well-supported teacher, your children have an excellent public education experience. 80% of the people are saying that teachers should be paid more. I hope that we can get 80% or more coming to a consensus on how that's going to happen.
Okay, so my name is Jennifer Adams, and I currently teach 7th grade life science. When I first started off, they maybe like the first 3 years, it was very stressful. It was because while I felt like I've always had a good control over my classroom as far as management, you always have those students that just really test you as an individual, and it doesn't stop. So early on, it was stressful. I would find myself leaving work and just being completely exhausted, losing my voice from yelling, even though, some might say, well, you didn't have to do that, but when you have kids cussing you out, calling you out your name, addressing you as if they're an adult, it becomes very frustrating because there's no accountability on the student. They simply get a slap on the wrist and then they're back in your classroom after they just called you out your name. So it's frustrating as a teacher, and it becomes stressful because I've had kids threaten me, so they're gonna do stuff to me, stand over me and tell me what I better do. And it's like, okay, well, because we within these 4 walls in the classroom, you can get away with doing certain things as a student. And if I respond a certain way, it's like, oh, okay, well, it's child abuse, or you're being inappropriate because they're kids. But out in the real world, if we weren't in a school building and some of these larger size kids approach an adult in that same manner, if something was to happen, like a fight broke out or something, it would be looked at differently, because in that case it would be self-defense. I had a girl walk up on me once and threatened to attack me, and her sister had a reputation of fighting in school. I think teachers are one of the most underpaid professions that exist, and it's discouraging. It's discouraging because, in my opinion, I feel like the students are becoming more academically lower than what they've ever been, and as a result of that, it makes me work harder, but it's like my efforts are in vain, because what I feel like I'm doing in the classroom to get my students to where they need to be is not reflecting, or it's not reflective in the work that they produce. The work that they're turning in with a lot of students is low quality. I feel like we've kind of gotten away from the basics, so a lot of students don't even capitalize the first word that's in a sentence or indent when they're starting a paragraph. And I find myself as a science teacher, teaching students basic stuff like writing your name on your paper, or writing the date on documents that you're turning in, or not writing in red or orange ink pen or a marker or a color pencil when you're turning an assignment in, writing with black ink. And I believe that's because we're focusing so much on standardized tests and scores that we've gotten away from making sure that these kids are actually learning. So yeah, I do feel like teachers are underpaid, because most teachers come to work before it's time to clock in, and most of us leave well after the students have gone home.
Teachers, like many professionals, are trained and certified. They have college degrees plus teaching credentials. For most, teaching is a calling. However, the reward of an educational career should not be used as a rationale for low salaries. If school districts want their students to have the most professional teachers, they must pay a professional salary.